Okay, welcome to another Minute Microscopy. I'm Eric Rosenblatt, and I'd love it if you'd like and share this video. Maybe leave a comment down there and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Okay, so I'm just going to get right to the point. Most ghost hunting videos and videos of ghosts are not showing actual ghosts, and a majority of them are actually fake. I should preface my commentary on this by saying, in my opinion, there is a high probability that ghosts do exist. There's a pretty good amount of evidence to support that, in fact. But most of what we see is either completely contrived or isn't recording real ghosts at all. Now, I watch a lot of ghost videos. I've probably seen every episode of Nuke's Top 5 and Bizarre Bub and channels like that. And while there are a small fraction of those videos that defy explanation, most can be demonstrated to have rather mundane causes. I would say roughly half of them are faked, while most of the rest are just everyday things that get misinterpreted as being something supernatural. You know, little creaks and squeaks, buildings settling, squatters in abandoned places, pareidolia, that sort of thing. But there do remain a few I've seen that might actually be capturing an otherworldly encounter. But the worst offender by far when it comes to these videos would be ghost hunting ones, especially those made by professional ghost hunters. In order to get people to watch, the shows need to be exciting. So they have an incentive to fabricate or exaggerate things. You know, they add spooky music and sound effects, increasing the drama. And oftentimes literally nothing happens, but they react as if, oh my God, it's a big deal. Frequently, much of what they present comes down to subjective things like feelings, which could hardly be counted as evidence. And while we're at it, let's talk ghost hunting equipment. My personal favorite: EMF detectors, thermal imaging, REM pods, spirit boxes, and such all appear to indicate the presence of a ghost. But really, they only analyze one variable, which of course results in the assumption that it must be a ghost. Rarely do you see ghost hunters using all of this equipment at once. I mean, if every device gave an anomalous reading at the same time, then maybe they'd be onto something. There's a reason they don't do that. And then there are things like EVPs, like little voices and sounds that are heard only when playing back a recording, but supposedly weren't heard at the time it was recorded. I've listened to so many of these, and most could be chalked up to pareidolia. The rest are probably added during post. You know, think about it. What mechanism would allow something like an EVP to be recorded but not heard? A microphone is registering air pressure and turning it into an electrical signal. Maybe a ghost can like wiggle the field or the mic element just the right way, but that would be one specifically skilled spirit. Ugh. To wrap things up, I have one final question. Why do almost all of these videos take place in the dark? Do ghosts only come out at night? I mean, a lot of people specifically go to haunted places at nighttime or turn all the lights off. That really doesn't make any sense. I mean, perhaps too many photons bombarding a ghost to make them disappear or something. I don't know. But in summary, while I do think this field deserves further study, it's important to remain skeptical, yet open-minded. Ghosts, like UFOs, are probably a real phenomenon, but to discover what they truly are will require objective processes and analyses. Because, you know, it's like, what the fuck? Shit, what was that? Did you hear that? Nah, it's not a ghost. It's just the outro queuing up.